Welcome back. 60% of us get our pets holiday gifts.
60% will get the pet something over the holiday, and there are a number of things you can think about here, and in addition to some of the fun stuff, possibly some practical items might be considered.
Now, what are your top picks this holiday season?
Well, really the top picks, I kind of like some of the more practical things. Spoil sport, I guess. These pet fountains where the water recirculates and is filtered. Dogs do like those. Cats especially, those are wonderful. Anything we can do to increase the moisture intake on a cat will significantly reduce some of the urinary problems that we see very commonly in cats. So that's kind of a healthy type item. In addition to that, chew toys. I will probably see a few dogs with impactions, possibly one or two with perforations from bones. So you want to stay away from the bones and things like that. They make a line of toys. One example is Kongs. You can put a treat inside them, and so a dog will spend quite a bit of time really working on getting that treat out of there. That's a great way to occupy their time. There's a couple of different ideas.
Ugh, let me tell you, Kong, that you get your dog a Kong, and they will leave you alone for a couple of hours.
Yes, those are great, especially when you're gone and they're bored.
Yeah, exactly. Now, bones, you say you see some problems with that?
With bones, you'll see sometimes fractured teeth. If they eat a lot of the bone, it can turn to basically concrete in the GI tract.
Right.
Dog and cat intestine is designed to be somewhat resistant to perforations, but we'll occasionally see that. So granted, I always see the negative things, but I really prefer to stay away from those.
I got my great Pyrenees some plush toys, but I got kind of concerned that she was just going to eat them. Do you see that?
Absolutely. Foreign bodies, and we've talked in the past about the Christmas tree ornaments, tinsel, things like that. We will certainly see those.
Now, how do we know if our pet's eaten something weird like an ornament?
Generally, what you're going to see is intractable vomiting, vomiting that will not stop. Sometimes kind of counterintuitively, you'll see a little bit of diarrhea when they have a blockage. And around the holidays with all the treats and stuff, we see a lot of that too. So if those things are arising, you need to consider calling your veterinarian, the emergency clinic, something like that.
And we still need to be aware of, treats. Remember, a treat is just a treat, maybe one, maybe two.
A treat is supposed to be a treat, not a substantial part of their diet.
All right. Well, Dr. Rob, you've got a couple of dogs at home. What are you getting them?
I'm getting them, actually, I'm going to get beds for them. Because my older Rhodesian Ridgeback is real into sleeping comfortably. Also, some ideas people might think about if they're off the radar screen. The animal shelters here could certainly use a donation in your pet's name.
That's right.
The local shelters make very good use of your dollar. If money's tight as it is for many of us this time of year, even blankets, towels, things like that, they can always use.
And speaking of the Kongs, the local Humane Society was looking for those, easy to sanitize for them over there. Well, Dr. Rob, thank you so much. How can we get in touch with you this holiday?
Clinic number is 655-2106 in Canyon, and we'll be there most of the holiday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Merry Christmas.
And likewise to you. I guess we'll see you again.
We'll be right back with more next.